Top story, Joseph Lawson, the first man charged in the murder case of Crystal Rogers, was in court today appearing via Zoom. He was seen in his wheelchair from the Oldham County Jail. Joseph Lawson is charged with conspiracy to commit murder and tampering with physical evidence. Again, he was the first of three to be arrested, the man who took the mystery away from the Crystal Rogers case. His team was expected to tell a judge why they believe his bond should be lowered. But that didn't happen today. Senior reporter Isaiah Kim Martinez and photojournalist Emma Gefter report from Nelson County.
A day after his father appeared in person in handcuffs before a judge, Joseph Lawson attended his status hearing virtually. He also learned that any effort at getting his bond reduced won't be considered until next month.
Mr. Lawson, can you still hear us there?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Sitting mostly expressionless in a wheelchair, one of three men charged in connection to Crystal Rogers' death watched with his arms crossed.
Okay, if at any point you can't hear anything, you let me know so we can make sure you can hear everything that's occurring here today, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
His attorneys were expected to make the case for his bond to be cut down to $50,000, arguing his condition negates any danger he could pose if released. But that discussion got pushed back to February 8th, notably the same day co-defendant Brooks Houck is also due back in court. Lawson's attorneys hope in February Lawson will be able to attend in person.
You want him transported here on that hearing? If possible. That's no problem.
Lawson listened over Zoom from the Kentucky State Reformatory in Oldham County Prison, where he's serving time for a separate 2022 case. Crystal's mom, Sherry Ballard, and grandparents Till and Betty Ballard were all in the courtroom. Sherry at times exchanging words with prosecutors. In what was a quick hearing, Special Prosecutor Shane Young told the judge the rest of the evidence in Joseph Lawson's case should be sent over to defense attorneys by later this month.
And it's going to consist of the FBI reports and the state police reports, supplements from over the last year and a half or so.
The attorney for Lawson's father, Steve Lawson, has told WHAS 11 that Joseph was the one driving Crystal's car when he got a flat tire. That car was found abandoned on the side of the Bluegrass Parkway all those years ago, with Crystal's purse, keys, and phone inside. A big question that remains, if Joseph Lawson was indeed driving it, why? Another hearing down, the Ballard family as determined as ever for the answers to come out. Isaiah Kim Martinez, WHAS 11 on your side.
Well, this hearing happened just a day after his father, Steve Lawson, was in court for the very same charges. Steve Lawson's attorney tried to fight for a lower bond at yesterday's hearing. Ted Lavitt saying Lawson was targeted by investigators.
Said your client was a person of interest and a target since 2015. Can you reiterate?
Well, that's my understanding, but I can tell you that he has been a target, and because, number one, he was a part-time former employee of the person indicted for murder.
Lavitt revealed Steve Lawson was struggling with alcoholism when Crystal was reported missing. Lavitt fought for a $20,000 bond, but the special prosecutor Shane Young telling the judge the $500,000 bond, $500,000, is appropriate given the severity of the charges. The judge said that he would take up about 5 days to make his final decision on that request. And the third person arrested in Crystal Rogers' death is Brooks Houck, who was Rogers' boyfriend when she disappeared. He's scheduled to be in court on February 8th. He's charged with murder and tampering with physical evidence. And as you know, he is being held on a high bond of $10 million.